Everybody, it's the Mad Master here. I'm doing something a little bit new here. I'm trying some of this new fancy computer magic, as they say in Spinal Tap. So, this video is about blabbermouth.net. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. So, what's the deal? The first thing is that I was on blabbermouth.net probably 99, 2000, 2001-ish. And I was posting on there as a commenter. I used to go by the name Firewind7, which was because of Uli John Roth. I was like, Firewind7. So I got into that. And that was, I started commenting, and it's just, there was metal news or whatever, and Bori, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Kurgan from Roadrunner Records. Then I think he was actually in Metal Maniacs too. He was one of the people, but he also, I think he had some zines during the 80s as well, some very controversial titles, if I recall correctly. But less about that, just about the website in general. The website is a pile of trash. And it took me years to realize how messed up it is. So, let's say you have like your average, story that comes out, and it's about like, Don Dawkins said Trump is a great president, and then they have Bori will show this picture of Don Dawkins, like all decrepit and just all messed up, stuff like that, like the worst picture. And then there'll be another one, Tom Morello hates Trump, blah blah blah. And then what happens is people will just like start going back and forth, and it's just this endless loop of vitriol and hatred and division, divisiveness, and just horrid. It's horrible. And it took me so long to realize that this site is just like TMZ for like old heshers. It's like and I still like reading the stories, because sometimes you'll find out about an album that comes out, like Legacy of the Dark Lands. I probably wouldn't have known if it weren't for Blabbermouth, and stuff like that. It's just like, but Blabbermouth is TMZ. It's all about gossip. It's all about the most clicks, the most horrible pictures of, like the picture of Bruce Dickinson today. I'm just like, why did he post this? It just tries to get the worst things out of people. It's very negative. And the people on there, even though I've been friends with them, like some of my Facebook friends and stuff, the people on there just going back and forth with all this negativity and hate, whether it be right, left, center, whatever. It's awful. It's like Twitter on steroids in some ways. It's just like, you're already edgy because you're a metal fan, and then you have this blabbermouth garbage, dumpster fire of a website to add to the fuel to the fire. It's like, my God, I'm returning to Facebook in a couple weeks for the first time since like last year, like November. So I took a break for various reasons. But it's like, I realize like a lot of these like quibbles and battles are it's just meaningless, and it's just a time waster. So I was on Blabbermouth for years. I've been, going back and forth with people. I got banned once before it was incorporated into Facebook, because I posted some 9/11 stuff, and Bori emailed me. It was pretty funny, but like this is when everybody was like totally on board with all the stuff that the Bush administration was doing and stuff. And I was posting stuff, like Chomsky kind of stuff. Well, I don't think it was like really edgy 9/11 stuff, but it's just ridiculous. And I think we need less types of things like Blabbermouth in our society. It's becoming. I was talking to a family member yesterday about how we should it would be bad, but it would also be great if the internet was banned for a year, or down for a year or something. It's like, it would help society. You know, it's awful. Just a lot of these things, these things that are going on, just this hatred and vile divisiveness that people are engaged in, no matter where you're at. So I'm not going to be doing blabbermouth anymore as far as posting on there. I am tempted to sometimes, like, well, what about this? You know, it's like you want to get caught into this back and forth with people, and whether it be political or musical, you know, some people are like, oh, fuck that guy. You know, it's like it's always controversial. And there's some, you know, there's some interesting stories, but it's yellow journalism in a lot of ways. It's gossip. It's negativity. You know, I think like Rumi or Krishnamurti have all these things about gossip and how evil it is and stuff, or these people, these philosophers, you know. So I'm gonna try to get away from that and actually live my fucking life and be productive, you know, instead of debating people in blabbermouth all day and contributing to this guy's wealth from clickbait. So that's about all.